A lot of my friends have been discussing and asking so many questions about the new E20 Petrol, which has come in India now. And a lot of questions are being raised about the high octane petrol. Most of us, people who have superbikes, are using as well, the XP95 and XP100. So many debates and arguments and concerns have been raised about the topic. So I just thought I'll demystify many things. So, the petrol at the pump, now it's, you can see the label E20, which is nothing but 20% of the petrol is now ethanol. So, premium fuels like XP95 and XP100 is becoming more and more common. Many riders and car owners are asking, is this fuel good for my engine? Will it improve performance or cause problems in the long run? So, let's break it down. So, first question to be addressed is, what is E20 petrol? E20 petrol simply means that the fuel is 20% of ethanol and 80% petrol. See, our India started with E5 and E10, and now the government is pushing towards E20 to reduce dependence on the crude oil and move towards a lower carbon emission. Sounds great, right, for the environment and economy. But what about our engine? So here's the reality. Fuel efficiency will drop slightly or marginally, because ethanol has lower energy density compared to petrol. So mileage usually goes down by about 5 to 7%. And newer cars and bikes, I would say after 2021 or 2022, are often E20 compliant. Older ones may face certain issues like, the rubber seals, fuel lines and gaskets wearing out faster, because ethanol can corrode some components due to its high moisture absorption capability. So ethanol basically attracts moisture, which can cause rust in fuel tank or injectors if the bike is not used regularly, or the car. So if your bike or car isn't rated for E20, it will still run on it, but long-term wear and tear could be higher. So now, considering the superbikes like Kawasaki Ninjas, Z900s, Hayabusa, or any later class machine, many riders are already using XP95, and some even use XP100. One of my friends uses XP100 for his Ducati Panigale. So here's why. Most superbikes requires at least 91 octane petrol. So XP95, what it does is it ensures that knock resistance and it's slightly clearer burning compared to the regular petrol. So these are the two things that XP95 or the higher octane petrol make sure that your vehicle gets from using that on a regular basis. XP100 is of course for a greater high compression or performance tuned engines like a Ducati Panigale. But if your bike isn't tuned for it, you won't get extra horsepower. It will just run smoother with no knocking. But there is no harm in using that. There have been many misconceptions that it can harm your bike in the long run if you use XP100 only. But that's a misconception. Again, the key point is that E20 petrol is coming to all pumps, but superbikes should stick with XP95 or XP100 whenever possible, because ethanol content in these premium fuels is usually controlled better, and octane levels protect your engine at higher RPMs, which we always do. So what we do about the maintenance? How do we adjust our maintenance with the new E20 petrol? First thing is you check your manufacturer guidelines. See if your vehicle is rated for E20 or only E10. Use fuel system cleaners regularly. Best ones would be lithium moly or the one given by Kawasaki for your bikes. So ethanol can leave deposits, so a cleaner every few thousand kilometers can help these injectors stay clear, which is very crucial. And don't store fuel for long, because ethanol absorbs moisture, so avoid leaving the tank half full for months. If you're not using it, empty it, or if you are using it once in a while, make sure that the tank is always full so that you don't get corroded parts. Then always visit trusted fuel stations. That is always best, with E20 or without E20. And for superbikes, try to stick with XP95 or XP100 whenever possible. So, the big takeaway, E20 is the future of fuel in India. It's cleaner and greener, but it can slightly affect the performance and maintenance, especially in older vehicles. So superbike riders should continue with XP95 or XP100. And car and motorcycle owners should keep an eye on compatibility. If you maintain your vehicle well and good quality fuel, you won't have to worry about long-term issues. Alright? So, do you use E20, XP95 or XP100 in your bike or car? Share your experience in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.